The media, a number of leaked emails showing high-level campaign staffers in communication with well-known TV personalities. In one example, Donna, at the time with CNN, warns the campaign about questions for an upcoming town hall, asking for Mrs. Clinton's answer on the death penalty. Howard Kurtz is Fox News media analyst and host of Media Buzz. Howard, welcome. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
She claims that's not what happened. What do you think the evidence says?
Well, on paper, it doesn't look good because in this email, Donna says, from time to time, I get the questions in advance. This is one day before CNN town hall with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. She cites a question about the death penalty and these statistics. 156 people have been on death row and later set free. Since 1976, 1,414 people have been executed in the U.S. And let's take a look at the question that was actually asked at the town hall by co-moderator Roland Martin.
Since 1976, we've executed 1,414 people in this country. Since 1973, 156 who were convicted have been exonerated from the death row.
Very similar wording. Now, I spoke to Donna on the phone last night. She said to me that CNN contributors don't get anywhere near the town hall process. I wasn't involved. I'm never involved, Donna said. I find it flabbergasting. It's ridiculous. A CNN spokesman also telling us that contributors don't get the questions beforehand. Part of the issue here, so it's not entirely clear whether that was what this email was about, but at the time that she was a CNN contributor, Donna was also the vice chair of the Democratic Party. So obviously she was checking in with the campaign, and this is an instance in which it seemed that she was trying to help the campaign, but both she and the network denying it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's fascinating when you see this email traffic and you start to see some of the back and forth that's revealed in it. It just raises eyebrows about how cozy some of these relationships are. And there's also some questions about one that was raised with John Harwood from CNBC.
Yeah, John Harwood, CNBC's Washington bureau chief, he took a lot of flack. Our viewers may recall for a debate that he co-moderated in which he asked Donald Trump if he was running a comic book campaign. So that he had an email relationship with John Podesta, now the Clinton campaign chairman, of course, and he at various times said, Hillary Clinton did a good job, or I don't believe she's hiding anything nefarious in the email scandal. Then there was one after that debate that Harwood, as I said, co-moderated, where he wrote, I imagine Obama feels some sad vindication at this demonstration of his years-long point about the opposition party veering off the rails. I certainly am feeling that way with respect to how I questioned Trump at our debate. Now, in fairness, reporters, journalists often try to build relationships with campaign officials so they can get scoops and they can get interviews. And one of these emails, Harwood asked Podesta for an interview for CNBC.
So it's out there, and I guess people look at it, and as you say, you do send emails back and forth, and you try to establish a good relationship. That's part of what you do as a reporter when you talk to the campaign. So whether or not people feel like that's over the line is up to them.
But are they doing the same? Are they doing the same with the Trump campaign? I just add that.
Very good question, Howie. Thank you very much. Good to see you this morning.
Demolition attempt apparently did not go as planned. Oh, round two.
Okay.
That is one tough bridge right there.
A stubborn bridge. Good for you.
What the demolition crew did next, though, might surprise you.
And this one is percolating in a big way right now. Faith under fire. Was the Clinton